Welcome to my YouTube channel, Engineering Physics by Dr. Deepak. We'll discuss about the experiment of to determine the diffraction using laser beam and find the grating element of diffraction grating. What is a diffraction grating? Diffraction grating defines an optical component with a periodic structure that splits the light into various beams that travel in different directions. It is an alternative way to observe spectra other than a prism. Generally, when light is incident on grating, the split light will have maxima at an angle theta. The formula of diffraction grating is used to calculate the angle. The grating equation is given by d sine theta is equal to n lambda. So d is equal to n lambda upon sine theta, where n is the order of grating, d is the distance between the two fringe or spectra, and lambda is the wavelength of light, theta is the angle of maxima. What is the condition for diffraction grating? Diffraction grating is a set of thousands of the lines. They are closely spaced parallel slits. Typically, the distance between the line is comparable to the wavelength of light. The distance between the two consecutive slits of a grating is called the grating element. These are the two consecutive slits. That distance is d is equal to a plus b. The lines drawn on the slit, that is opaque, and the without the portion of the line on the slit, that is the transparent. The condition of diffraction is the dimensions of the object and the wavelength of the light nearby equal, then diffraction is produced. How the diffraction pattern observed on the screen? We have a laser source. Laser light falls normally on the grating element. After the grating element, we can observe the diffraction pattern on the screen. This is a zero order of diffraction pattern, or we can say that the maxima, central maxima. After that, first order of diffraction pattern, then second order of diffraction pattern. Similar diffraction pattern we observe in the right hand side, first order of diffraction pattern, then second order of diffraction pattern. The distance between the central maxima to the first order of diffraction pattern, which is by 1, and the distance from the central maxima to the second order of diffraction pattern, which is by 2. So all the distances of the order of diffraction pattern we can note down from the central maxima, where d is the distance between the screen and the grating. The diffraction pattern observed on the screen, this is the central maxima, or we can say that zero order of diffraction pattern, then the first, then the second order of diffraction pattern. Similar way in the left hand side, first order of diffraction pattern, then second order of diffraction pattern observed on the screen. Now, how we can perform the experiment on the simulator? This is a laser light. This is a diffraction grating. This is the distance between the screen and the diffraction grating. When we click on here, we can see that the diffraction grating in front of the laser light. We can adjust the distance between the screen and the diffraction grating, that is a 3 to 10 meter. So we have selected the 10 meter. The number of lines we can select between the 200 to the 500 lines. So we have selected here 250. The wavelength of the light in the visible region 400 to the 700 nanometer. We can select it here 500 nanometer, the wavelength of the light. Then we observe the diffraction pattern on the screen. This is the central maxima. This is the first order of diffraction pattern. This is the second order of diffraction pattern. This is the third order of diffraction pattern. Similar pattern we observe on the right hand side. Now we have to find out the first order of diffraction pattern. The scale reading is in the meter. So each small division having a value 0.1 meter. So how we can note down the value in the observation table? Here, this is the 1 meter. This is the 1.1, 1.2, and this spot lies between, or the first order of diffraction pattern lies between the 0.2, 0.3, which is equal to 1.25 meter. Similarly, for the second order of diffraction pattern, this is the 2.55. Similarly, for the third order of diffraction pattern, 4.05. Now the standard grating we can calculate by using the formula D is equal to 1 by 250, 1 by 250, 0.004. This is the unit in the millimeter. We have converted into the meter. We get the reading 0.0004 meter. We can observe the reading in the observation table. We have selected the wavelength of light, lambda 500 nanometer. Distance between the grating and the screen, D is equal to, this is the D is equal to 10 meter. Standard grating element D is equal to 1 by N, where N is the number of lines per mm in the diffraction grating. So we have selected the 250 lines per mm. Then standard grating element will be D is equal to 1 divided by 250, convert into the meter, we get the result 0.000004 meter. This is observation table. Order of diffraction, N is equal to 1, 2, 3. Position of nth order maxima on the left side, OPN 1.25, right side OPN dash 1.25. Mean distance of nth order maxima from 0th order is 1.25. Distance between grating and the screen is 10 meter. Sin theta we can calculate perpendicular upon the hypotenuse. Perpendicular, the distance between the 0 order maxima to the first order of maxima, this is the OP1. 1.25 divided by OP1 square, 1.25 square, plus the distance between the grating and the screen. That distance is the base. So sin theta is equal to perpendicular upon hypotenuse. We know the value of the perpendicular. We know the value of the hypotenuse. So by using the Pythagoras theorem, we can calculate the value of hypotenuse. This is the sin theta. D is equal to N. N is the 1. Lambda is the wavelength of the light. We have selected 500 into 10 to the power minus 9 meter. Divide by sin theta 0.125. We get the result is this. Similar reading we recorded in the second and the third order of diffraction pattern, and the mean value we can get here 4 into 10 to the power minus 6 meter. Result, grating element D is equal to 4 into 10 power minus 6 meter. So we have a standard reading, we can calculate the percentage error. What is the formula to calculate the percentage error? Standard value we can get from the 1 by n, 1 divided by 250 minus observed value that we have observed in the observation table divided by the standard value into 100. After putting the value, we can get the percentage error 0%. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe my YouTube channel. Thank you so much.